Hey guys, it's Draculia, and today I have a special video because today is my first video here on YouTube, and I wanted to show you guys how I set up my families in my neighborhoods for The Sims 2. And today we are gonna do Strangetown, and Strangetown is my favorite neighborhood because it reminds me of where I grew up and where I come from. And yeah, so we're just going to start off with Strangetown, and then I will show you guys how I set everything up. So my idea with Strangetown is that I want to make it look very like industrialized, but also like rundown. So I live in the desert. I've only ever known the desert. Like, I did move away for a little bit. I came back, and now I just live in the middle of the desert. So I want to make this look like my hometown in some ways. Like, maybe we'll have like a chicken coop over here, or we'll do like an abandoned chicken coop, and we'll do like just like, I really want to make this look cool, and I really want to make it mine. And obviously I have not played any of the families yet, so this will be just a fresh new start. Like, we're gonna move in the loner family, and we're gonna move in the singles, and then I've been watching a lot of videos about people like renovating like all the houses and stuff, and I think that's really cool. But again, I do play Maxis Match, so I try not to change the structure of the house too much, but just like add more things that make sense. Like with this house right here. Is it this house? No, it's this one over here. Sorry. With this house, we could fix the basement or something, because I know that the basement is a problem. It kind of just like annoys me a little bit. So we could definitely fix that. And I think like the last time I played this game, I did something with this. Like, I changed the back part of this and I made it like a roller rink or something. I don't know. So like last year or something, my computer crashed and it deleted everything. So basically I'm starting over again, but I wanted to start with Pleasant View because I've never really played that town before, and so I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to play through the storyline and everything, and just, you know, just get acquainted with it, because every time I play The Sims 2, I always run to Strangetown, but I feel like a lot of the other towns also need love, you know? So I just kind of went out of my comfort zone, and I was like, let's just do this first, and then once we're like comfortable with it, you know, and we could just, it's just like silly now, like it's just, the storyline's just silly, like everyone's just having babies or whatever, then let's go to Strangetown and let's kind of like, you know, like just have a little bit of fun or whatever. So yeah, that's my plan for Strangetown. So the first thing I always do when I'm starting a new town is I go to the decorations. It's decoration. And then I go to my miscellaneous, not miscellaneous, sorry. I go to the effects, and then I have these skylines and stuff like that. These are by if you just search in like Skyfix, I'll have to look up what the name of the creator is. I'll definitely put it in my description though if you guys are interested. So I go here and I go to my Skyfix, and these are basically just like little backdrops. So I go ahead, and these are supposed to be placed in the corner, so I go ahead and I place them on the very far corner here, just like that. And then I take one of these skylines and just really anyone. I try to not do the brighter ones. I save the brighter ones for like Pleasant View because in my mind, Pleasant View is like everybody's so like joyous and happy, and it's just like a pleasant place to live, So we want like with the Pleasant View, that's just the vibe. That's the vibe that I go for. But with Strangetown, I want it to be like, you know, I want it to be like a dystopian, pretty much, like a dystopia. Like that's kind of like that's the vibe I get with Strangetown, and like where I live too. I kind of get that vibe that I live in a dystopian world, which is not true, but yeah. So we're gonna go. I think we'll go with let's see, tower. No, we could do. I guess we could do this one. And then we kind of just like place it in the corner again over here. I think they only go in one corner. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so we just do that. And then if I click the tab button, if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, so this is these are it just gives it like a facade. So like you're in the middle of nowhere, you're only surrounded by mountains, and then obviously the blue sky. And I really like it, and I think it's really cool, and I think it fits Strangetown. And yeah, so that's the first thing I do when I'm setting up my neighborhood. And then I kind of so sometimes I'll go on Reddit and I'll look up like a place like the order of the playthrough at which you're supposed to play. I don't do that all the time, and I don't think with Strangetown you really have to do that. So right now I'm writing down Strangetown in my notes, and then so I'll write down the families I want to play in order, and then sometimes I'll take notes. I know that some people use like Excel spreadsheets or whatever. I used to do that, but I don't, honestly, like after my computer crashed and everything, I don't think I'm like fully invested. And usually this is just for fun. I usually just play for fun. So I'm really like, I don't know if I want to keep track like that. Maybe if it gets super crazy and there's like a lot of families, I will do that. But right now, I'm just writing it down, keeping track of the seasons, and yeah. Okay, so I just opened up the r/Sims 2, and this person's talking about starting a Strangetown rotation. So usually before I start playing, I go here and I just kind of like take like mental notes about people's ideas, because people have a lot of good ideas. And the Sims community is huge. So you can find like a lot of like amazing suggestions. Like even this first person was just like, so they're basically saying that Strangetown only has 5 families, and like people become related quick. So you can go to the college town, which I'm actually in the process of doing in Pleasant View, and you could graduate those college students, and then put them back into your neighborhood, which I think that's a great idea. And then they say you could add some home businesses, some affairs or for drama, or just more supernatural Sims, which I think is a great idea. Um, I try to keep the vampire Sims in late night, because I feel like late night's always dark, and I just feel like they're better suited there than really anywhere else. But making a vampire Sim would probably be a good idea. I think that would really fit into this neighborhood very well. Um, so yeah, just another suggestion for college, more college. So yeah, so I just come here before I start doing my rotations and building everyone's houses and everything. Like I come here and I just take a quick look and I get some ideas and some inspiration, And then I go ahead in my notes, I write down the play order that I want to play in, and then I kind of just jump into the game. And I just start playing, get everybody, get on the, try to figure out who's gonna be with who, and yeah, just kind of like figure out everybody's life. Sometimes I'll do different things because like with the single household, you know, a lot of people say that the sisters hate each other and they all just hate each other, but maybe you can make them friends. And I know that, sorry, I'm blanking on their names, but I know that the blonde one, she would usually get married to AJ. Like I've seen a lot of people do that. Or the twins, they would get married. One of them would get married to AJ. But you know, you don't always have to follow that. You can always like even like with new townies too, or just like pre-made townies, you can put them in here, and then you know the possibilities are endless. You don't have to always follow the leader when it comes to like making your Sims be with whoever, you know? Like you could just do like your own thing, and I've unfortunately am swayed by people's opinions, especially when they're playing this game. I'm like, oh yeah, like this person has to be with this person and this person has to be with this person, and you know, it's just like it's honestly your own taste and whatever you're feeling like. Definitely do it because it's your game. Like, you do whatever you want. So, now that you've figured out your rotation, um, we're gonna put in AJ Loner, and we're gonna put in the singles. We're gonna figure out what house that they are going to live in. So usually I try to put them in like this house or this house. Usually AJ has this house, and then the singles have this house because this house is a little bigger. You totally don't have to do that. I just like to make it easier. Don't really have to think about it. They're in the neighborhood, you know, that's it. You're good. So we'll start with AJ. We will put him in this house. We're gonna hit yes. And then we're gonna wait for it to load in. Okay, so here's AJ. He's in 91 Road to Nowhere. And this is what you get when you first load in. It's very colorful and interesting. So there is a YouTuber on YouTube. Her name, I just want to give a shout out to her. Her name is Kitty Sims, I believe. And she always puts a basement inside of the house. Every single time she plays, there's always a basement, and I think that's a great idea, especially when you're wanting to add more room to your house. Even if it's not going to be used, it's still a good idea to put a basement in. And I'm trying to implement that more into my houses. Maybe not so much in Pleasant View, but definitely in Strangetown, I feel like that would work. I feel like it would work. So yeah, so I will do that, and then I will be back to show Okay, so now we have our little basement that we made. It's kind of small, but I think it'll do for now, especially if AJ needs a little more room, if he ends up having children or, you know, something like that. Which usually I make him single for a little while, and then he ends up getting with one of the twins or one of the singles girls. So yeah, but usually I just I think in my last playthrough I think he really likes art, and he's a fortune sim, which means that he wants to make a lot of money. So yeah. Um so we have our basement, and then right now we have 4,642, but we do have him moved in, and we have the basement. So we will head on over to the singles and get them in their house and get them situated as well. Okay, so we are back in the neighborhood. And we're just gonna grab the singles and we're gonna place them in this house right here. I really like renovating this house because I feel like there's just a lot of like wasted space, and I just think it's really interesting. I think it's an interesting house, and yeah, so I always end up moving the singles into this house because it's the biggest house, and I just feel like they need a lot more room, but they don't have a lot of money because right now, obviously, they have 6,713. So, yeah. So we have Erin Beaker. She's related to, she is related to Loki, and they live in the science building over there at the end of the street. And then we have Miss Lola, and she is actually the offspring of pollination technician. And I do have default replacements. We will be giving them makeovers because the eyeshadow is just not doing it for me. Maybe if there was like a little mascara, but yeah, it's not doing it for me. I don't have any replacements of the clothes because, like I said, I'm really trying to play Max's Match, and I really just want bare bones, you know, Sims 2, but obviously I always, always, always replace the skins. So, and the eyes as well. So they have their replacements on and their replacement makeup as well. And yeah, and then we have Chloe. Sorry, I'm like blanking on the names, but yeah, so we have Chloe. And she looks adorable with her short hair. We'll probably most likely keep the short hair. I like when she has short hair. So I know that a lot of people make Chloe gay. I actually did not randomize I did not randomize their heterosexuality or anything. So everybody is just straight for now. And then we have Christian, and she doesn't really have a family. She's just here in Strangetown, trying to make a life for herself. And so I kind of like in my head, I think she's just like wanted to get away from wherever she was from. She wanted to, you know, create a new life out here. And I know that a lot of people pair her up with the General Buzz Grunt. We might do that. I'm not sure. Like I said, it just feels repetitive. But maybe we'll think about it. Because usually when she's just an adult, but Buzz is almost an elder. So it feels weird doing that. But yeah, we'll think about it. So this is their house. It is 73 Road to Nowhere. And as you can see, it's very green. and interesting. It's definitely Strangetown, which that's why I like it. But yeah, so we have 2 bedrooms here, and then we have the living room, and then we have the kitchen, the bathroom, and then upstairs we have just like a little balcony, which usually I like to put a telescope up here, just because I feel like it fits pretty well. And then downstairs we have the very scary basement. So we'll definitely do something about this. Try to make the rooms bigger, try to just fix this. Maybe do some spiral staircases so that this area can also be utilized as well. I think that would be a great idea. And just kind of like decorate it and just make it them, you know? Like, I feel like they definitely deserve it because they're always in the family bin. So yeah, we'll make it home for now, and then obviously when everybody starts getting engaged and getting married, they'll move out, but for now they're roommates and they're just gonna have to get along. So yeah, so this is how I set up my neighborhoods in The Sims 2. So we have, just to recap, we have AJ moved into a house now, and then we also have the singles moved into their house, and then now pretty much just start playing from where we wrote down our play order, and just keeping track of everybody, and then also over time, you know, renovating the spaces and just making it ours, you know? That's like my favorite part of this game, is just making it yours and just, you know, having fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video, and subscribe, comment, share, whatever you guys do, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!